Some members of the Ninth Assembly have highlighted the gains and losses of the Ninth House of Representatives. The members spoke to newsmen in Abuja on the sideline of a valedictory session organized for the outgoing House. The majority leader of the House, Rep. Ado Dogowa, said that the House had done enough in the area of critical legislations that affected the life of the people.
Very few legislations to come around is the historic PIB, the Petroleum Industry Bill, which of course several other assemblies have tried to actually bring into being, but providence of time and maybe circumstances did not allow them to have it on ground. This great Ninth House of Representatives was able to make that history. And today we have a kind of an entrenched new trajectory in the oil and gas sector, courtesy of the Ninth Assembly. We legislated also on the major principles and of course on the basic code of the electoral process of this great democracy in Nigeria. The Electoral Act has undergone a lot of legislative processes, a lot of amendments to ensure that our legislative process has come of age and can be able to compete shoulder by shoulder with other developed democracies.
Rep. Nicholas Osai, member representing Ndokwa East, Ndokwa West, Okwani Federal Constituency of Delta, said that the Ninth House has been very impactful and productive.
Yeah, Ninth Assembly has been highly impactful and productive, judging by the legislative agenda that Ninth Assembly set up for themselves and various indicators to measure performance. I think National Assembly is one of the best assembly that qualifies with high rating in terms of performance. And it happened that some of us are part of it, that have brought the robustness and the impactful nature and productive nature of the Ninth Assembly. I think I'm proud to say so. I'm proud to congratulate all my colleagues, including the presiding officers, who have done well in terms of navigating the assembly, especially during the time of pandemic. The assembly sat to address the economic issues of this country, to address the issues of the pandemic. It shows seriousness, it shows commitment, it shows patriotism. I think that's what we have witnessed in the assembly. And above all, the Ninth Assembly embarked on constitutional amendment. And today, I am proud to say that the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, was able to assent as many of the bills that was passed by this assembly. I think it's highly productive. The assembly also gave Nigerians a new electoral act. It gave Nigeria competition law in terms of protecting the consumers. I think we have done well. Most critical thing is not too young to run, that the Assembly has also passed into law.
Rep. Abbas Ajigon, member representing Ibadan Southeast, Ibadan Northeast Federal Constituency of Oyo State, commended the efforts of the Ninth House.
If we really actually look into it, there's a couple of things that we'd like us to achieve. But we have done so well in terms of electoral act, the education, the development of the country. I think we have done well passing so many bills, police act, and so on and so on. But there's one thing that I was thinking maybe we can do. We raised that issue, but it didn't go far about the age of who can come to National Assembly. How long can you stay? I would like to see 10 Assembly to really work on the age, that the age limit should be at least 60, maximum of 60 years. If you are more than 60, you should not be able to contest in any office in National Assembly in order to give the room for the young generation that's coming. Then, time that you can spend in National Assembly, whether Senate or the House, I believe it should not be more than 2. Just like we have in the executive, governor cannot do more than 2 times. President cannot do more than 2 times. Why you can't make a National Assembly 2 times? Why? Because there's so many poverty on the ground. People are looking for jobs. Everybody now coming to politics. So to leave the door for new experience, new ideas, I think they should limit the National Assembly to 2 times only. That's my opinion.
Rep. Chuku Umumoji, member representing Agwata Federal Constituency of Anambra, said the Ninth Assembly failed to checkmate the executive.
I think the Ninth Assembly would have gone further to checkmate the executive, the Buhari regime. There are certain things that would have stopped, especially in terms of the strike by ASU. I think whatever ASU needs, since education is very important in nation building, such demands should be met immediately by any government. So that prolonged strike is a very big distraction, both for the children and for the representatives. So I'm not happy about that.